What is up everyone, LegendareLee here to bring you the first NFL installment on my new channel. I recently uploaded a Pokemon related video last week as my first official channel video, but this is my first NFL video, and I'm freaking stoked. So this week I'm bringing you my way too early AFC Playoff Predictions for the 2016-2017 season. This is going to be a short series of videos as I will go through who I think will make the playoffs in each conference, as well as who will advance to the later rounds. But for this video, I'm focusing solely on who will be making the playoffs in AFC. And of course, this video is, as stated before, way too early. So things can change and will change in the coming months as injuries and other inevitable circumstances will run their course through the league. So of course, I'm gonna be wrong. But that's the point. It's an opinion video. But anyways, here are my 2016-2017 way too early AFC playoff predictions. So to build up some suspense, we're going to start off with the 6th seed and work our way up to the top seeded team of the AFC. And in my 6th seed, making their first playoff appearance since 2007, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now I will admit that the Jags are my favorite team, and that bias did have a little to do with them making it in. But nobody can argue that this team did some freaking work this offseason. Blake Bortles and the offense made great strides last season, but it wasn't enough to carry the lousy defense that skimmed the league bottom. But damn did Dave Caldwell do his job like a mother this year, signing great free agent talent like Malik Jackson, Tayshaun Gibson, and Chris Ivory, as well as killing this year's draft with my boy Jalen Ramsey, Miles Jack, and the plethora of edge rushers drafted. The Jags are really on track to be great. Not to mention getting back last year's first round pick, Dante Fowler Jr., back from his ACL injury. This defense has been totally revamped, and I think it will lead them to an average 8-8 season, just making the cut for the postseason. Coming in as the 5th seed, we have the Cincinnati Bengals. I know, this team was absolutely amazing last season, despite the disappointing playoff loss to the Steelers. But the reason I have them just making the playoffs as a wild card team this year is due to their off-season losses. And no, I don't mean Marvin Jones or Mohamed Sanu or any other player for that matter. I'm talking about Hugh Jackson, the OC that got Andy Dalton's shit together and turned him into a legitimate passing machine. I think losing Jackson will hurt the Bengals more than most people will think, but I still think they have enough talent on the roster to make the postseason. And maybe, just maybe, even get that ever so elusive playoff victory Bengals fans have been begging for. And claiming the 4th seed, we have our first division champion, the Indianapolis Colts. Albeit with a mere 9-7 record, I see the Colts taking the division crown in 2016. Because we all know the Titans aren't going to do a damn thing. Brock Lobster and the Texans probably won't make it to a 500 season, and of course the Jaguars have already made their appearance in this video, just missing taking the AFC South for themselves. But all that said and done, Andrew Luck was a #1 pick for a reason. This dude can play, and play well. 10 years from now, people will look back and see his horrendous 2015 season as an outlier to an amazing and successful career. I think the Colts will still have some defensive issues, which is why I have them losing 7 games, but luck in the offense will be enough to get them in with relatively weak division opponents. For the number 3 seed, we have, wait for it, the Oakland Raiders. Yes, you heard me correctly, I said the Oakland Raiders. Finishing the season at 10-6, the Raiders will have a great season and win enough games to give them the 3 seed in the AFC. The Raiders, along with the Jaguars, arguably had one of the best off seasons of any team in the league. These guys snagged Bruce Irvin, Kelechi Osemele, as well as claimed one of my favorite players in this year's draft, Carl Joseph. Now they definitely will miss the great Charles Woodson, but the Raiders finally have all the pieces to be a great team again. And snaking their way to a first round bye and the number 2 seed, we have the New England Patriots. As of this moment in time, Tom Brady's 4-game suspension is still in effect. And with that being said, I'm going to say they go 2-2 in the games he's gone. which will ultimately lead them to an 11-5 season. All of you probably saw this coming, the Patriots claiming one of the top 2 seeds come postseason time, which is where they tend to live in the era of Brady Belichick. Despite their record being a little deflated from last season's, I still think this is a great team and they will continue to be one for who knows how long. Probably till Brady retires at like age 53 or something. I don't freaking know. The dude's ridiculous. Finally, the team taking the top seed in the AFC is the Pittsburgh Steelers. As much as I hate to say it, I think they'll be pretty damn good this year. Finishing the season at 11-5, they'll take the top seed tiebreaker over the Patriots due to their head-to-head win against them in Week 7 at Heinz Field. What other team in the league can legitimately have an argument saying they have the best wide receiver and running back in the whole NFL? Nobody. The fact is, Lev Bell and Antonio Brown each have valid arguments claiming they are the very best at their positions. And they're on the same freaking team. You pair that up with an actually healthy Ben Roethlisberger for once, and things are gonna get nasty. Thanks again everyone for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. And stay tuned next week as I take you through my way too early playoff predictions for the NFC. But until then, this is LegendareLee, and stay legendary.